factoring out a common factor. First, you want to put parentheses around the expression. Then you put a fraction bar under each term. All denominators must match. Whatever term is in the denominators must be placed outside of the parentheses. You must pick the largest number and or variable or variables that are evenly divisible into each term. Then you want to reduce each fraction and you distribute to check. So here we have to factor 12x minus 18y. So the first step of the algorithm is to put parentheses around this. Then we want to put fraction bars. Now to factor this thing out, we want to pick the largest number that can go into 12 and 18 at the same time. The largest number that can be divided into 12 and 18 at the same time is 6. Whatever goes into denominators goes on the outside. On the next step, you want to reduce each fraction. We get 6 times 6 goes into 12 2 times, we have x left over, minus 6 goes into 18 3 times, y. And this is our solution. Now to check, you distribute 6 into the parentheses. You have to be able to go back and forth. This is the only way you know if you factor it out correctly. So we distribute the 6 and we get 6 times 2x minus 6 times 3y. We get 12x minus 18y, and this is where we started with. So the factoring was done correctly. Here we have to factor x to the second, y to the second, plus 7x, y to the second, plus y to the third. Now, first thing we want to do is parentheses. Then each term gets a fraction bar. The only number that will go into all of them is 1, and it would be useless to factor 1 out. This term has x, this term has x, this one does not, so we cannot factor out x. This term has y, second term has y, and the third one has y also. So we can divide each term by y. There are 3 factors of y in the last term, 2 factors of y in the second term, and 2 factors of y in the first term. So the largest number of y's we can take out is y to the second, which is 2 factors of y. We cannot take 3 because it would leave second and the first term as a fraction. You want everything to reduce into whole numbers. So we have y to the second times x to the second. This cancels, plus 7x. This cancels, plus 3 minus 2, just y. And this is our solution. To check, you can distribute y to the second back into the parentheses. We have x2 plus 7x plus y. If you multiply each of those terms by y to the second, you get x2 y2 plus 7x y2 plus y to the 3, which is what we started with. Let's factor this one. We have 3 terms. 8, 16, and 24 can be divided by 8. Whatever goes in denominators goes on the outside. We have x to the 4th, x to the 3, and x to the 5. The largest exponent of that variable you can take out is actually the smallest one. So we have the maximum we can take is x to the 3. X to the 3, x to the 3, all of the denominators must match. We have 3 y's here, we have 2 y's here, we have only 1 y here, so we can just take out 1 y. So we have 8x 3y. This cancels, so we have x to the 4 minus 3 which gives us x, plus 8 goes into 16 2 times. This cancels. Y to the first, which is just y, minus 8 goes into 24 3 times. This becomes 5 minus 3x to the second, y to the second. And this is our solution. Let's factor this one out. So we have parentheses, fraction bars. Both of these can be divided by 7. Whatever goes in denominators goes on the outside. The largest amount of a's we can take out is 2 factors of a. Whatever goes in denominators goes on the outside. And we can take out b to the second. It appears in both of them. So we get 7a to the second, b to the second. This cancels, a to the first power, which is just a, plus this cancels, 1 times 1 times 1 gives us 1. And this is our solution. Here we have 36, 45, 27. Each of them can be divided by 9. Whatever goes in denominators goes on the outside. We have 1c here, 2. We can take out just 1c. We have 1a here, so we only can take out 1a. We have 2b's here, 2b's here, and 3 over here. So the largest number of factors of b is 2. So b to the second. And whatever is in denominators goes on the outside. So we have 9a b2c times 9 goes into 36 4 times. A to the second. This cancels into 1. This cancels into 1. Negative 45 divided by 9 gives us negative 5. This cancels. B to the first. C to the first. Negative 27 divided by positive 9, negative 3. A. This cancels. C. And this is our solution. Okay, so here we have two terms, and they both have factors that are parentheses. Remember, when you have to simplify, you simplify parentheses first. So if you're multiplying a term by a parenthesis, that makes the whole thing a one term. So we need to factor out these two terms. They do not have same numbers or variables, but they do have same kind of parentheses. And this is very important concept for factoring trinomials that we will do shortly. So both of them have x minus 3y. Whatever goes in denominators, it goes on the outside, just like with the numbers or variables. We can factor out the parenthesis. Now, something divided by itself is 1. Same here, something divided by itself is 1. So once we simplify these fractions, we get 13x times 1, which is just 13x, plus 9 times 1, which is just 9, and the parenthesis on the outside. So here we have 17x to the second times the parentheses, that's one term, minus this parenthesis, this is the second term. Terms are separated by plus, minus, or equal sign. So let's put parenthesis around this thing. So we have 4x minus 3y in this denominator, 4x minus 3y in this denominator. Whatever goes into denominators goes on the outside. So let's simplify. We have 17x to the second. This cancels into 1 minus something divided by itself is 1 times the parentheses 4x minus 3y. And this is our solution. Here we have this parenthesis minus y times the same parentheses. So we have two terms and we need to factor them. First step, put parentheses around it. Then out of a plus 2, out of a plus 2, whatever goes into denominators, a plus 2 goes on the outside. So something divided by itself is 1. So we have 1 minus y times something divided by itself is 1. So just y times the parentheses we have taken out, a plus 2. And this is our solution. Okay, so similar problem, except now we have three terms. We have this, this, and this. Each of them have same kind of parentheses. So we have xy minus 5, xy minus 5, xy minus 5, and whatever goes into denominators goes on the outside. So we have xy minus 5. So let's reduce each fraction. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1. So we have 3a minus 7 plus z left over in this parentheses times xy minus 5. And this is our solution. That's all.